A long time ago, in a lively town called Riverstone, there lived a trader named Harish. He earned money for his family by selling rice. Harish had a wife and 2 sons. His older son, Nalin, was very quiet and shy. He found it hard to talk to people. His younger son, Ravi, was full of confidence and always happy to speak with others. People in Riverstone often thought Nalin wasn't very smart because he kept to himself. Some even tricked him because he was too kind and never argued. But Nalin never complained. Harish, however, was often upset with Nalin's nervous behavior and would sometimes shout at him in anger. This made Nalin feel worse about himself. As he got older, his fear of speaking and lack of confidence made learning harder for him. During exams, he would forget what he studied and struggled to write answers. When Nalin became a young adult, Harish asked him to help at the rice shop. Nalin didn't want to upset his father, so he agreed. But his nervousness made him make mistakes, and this made Harish even more frustrated. One afternoon, while Harish was away, 2 tricky men came to the shop. They lied and said, "Your father told us to take all the rice sacks to the city." Nalin didn't ask questions. Before he could understand what was happening, they had taken everything. When Harish came back and saw the shop empty, he was furious. "You fool! You let them steal all my goods. You've caused a huge loss. Leave this place and never come back." Nalin felt crushed. His father's harsh words, the laughter from people in the town, and his own pain made him feel worthless. Sad and broken, he walked to the edge of the river, thinking there was no hope left. "I'm useless," he said to himself. "I can't do anything right. My life is a mistake." He was about to jump into the water when a traveler passing by saw him and quickly pulled him back. The traveler was a young student named Tarun, who was learning under a wise teacher in the nearby village of Maital. Nalin, angry and in tears, shouted, "Why did you stop me? My life has no value. I always fail. I'm no good." Tarun sat beside him and said kindly, "Life is a gift. As long as you're breathing, you have the chance to change your future. If you give up now, you'll never know what you could have become." Nalin shared everything that had happened. "I'm too shy. I don't speak well. That's why my father doesn't love me. I'm not smart, and people call me names. Maybe I don't even deserve to live." Tarun smiled gently. "My teacher can help you. He's wise and understands people deeply. Come with me to his ashram." At first, Nalin didn't want to go. But after Tarun gently encouraged him again and again, he finally agreed. They walked for many hours until they reached a peaceful place under the hills, where the ashram stood. Under a big old tree sat Guru Pranav, a kind-looking saint with calm eyes. He was in deep meditation. Tarun and Nalin bowed before him. As soon as Nalin saw the Guru, he couldn't hold back his tears. The Guru opened his eyes and asked in a soft voice, "Why are you crying, child?" Nalin replied, "You are my last hope. If you can't help me, I don't want to live anymore." His voice shook as he explained everything: his shyness, his fear, the mistake at the shop, and how his father had thrown him out. Guru Pranav listened quietly. When Nalin finished, the Guru said, "I understand. But before I can give you any advice, you must do something for me. For 3 days you will follow my instructions. If you do that, your life will begin to change." Nalin was desperate and agreed right away. On the first day, Guru Pranav gave Nalin a simple task. He said, "Go into the village and speak to 10 people you've never met before. Ask them about their life and write down what they say." Nalin was nervous. "Talk to strangers? I don't even know what to say." But the Guru simply smiled. "Just try. That's all I ask." So Nalin went to the village. At first, people ignored him. Some were rude. But he kept going. Slowly, he found a few people who were kind enough to talk. He asked them simple questions like what they did for work or what made them happy. By the evening, he had spoken to 10 people and even made a couple of new friends. When he returned to the ashram, he said, "I was scared at first, but I did it." Guru Pranav nodded. "Very good. You have taken your first step." On the second day, the Guru gave him another task. "Today, I want you to teach 10 young children about why water is important." Nalin was shocked. "But I'm not smart. How can I teach anyone? Guru Pranav said, those children don't know that. Just share what you already understand. So Nalin stood before a group of kids under a tree. His hands were shaking. His voice was low. But he spoke. He told them about how water is used for drinking, cooking, washing, farming, and cleaning. Then he quickly walked away. When he returned, he told the guru, I was so scared, but I said what I knew. Guru Pranav smiled. Good. Now go and try again. This time, Nalin stood a little taller. His voice was louder. The children listened carefully. At the end of the lesson, they clapped for him. Nalin felt something new, pride. He wasn't afraid anymore. Guru Pranav said, you see? You are much braver than you think. On the third day, Guru Pranav gave Nalin his hardest task yet. He said, now, you must go back home and ask your father to forgive you. Nalin's eyes widened in fear. No, I can't. He'll never forgive me. I'm too ashamed to face him. The guru looked serious. If you refuse, I cannot give you the final answer you are looking for. Nalin took a deep breath. His heart was heavy, but he nodded. I will try. He walked back to Riverstone, unsure of what would happen. When he stood in front of his father's shop, he felt like running away. But he stepped inside, folded his hands, and said, Father, I'm sorry. I made a mistake, but I want to fix it. Please give me one more chance. I'll prove I can be better. Harish looked at his son. Something in Nalin had changed. His voice was steady, his eyes were clear. After a long pause, Harish's face softened. I see you've grown, he said. All right, let's start again. Nalin's heart filled with hope. He thanked his father and returned to the ashram the next morning. I did it, he told Guru Pranav. Now, please tell me the secret. The guru smiled. You have already found it. Nalin looked confused. The guru explained, your biggest problem was never your shyness, it was your fear. People treat you based on how you carry yourself. Even if you feel nervous inside, act with courage, and others will believe in you. He placed a hand on Nalin's shoulder. True strength comes when you believe in yourself. Tears rolled down Nalin's cheeks. I understand now. I won't let fear stop me again. I will show everyone, and myself, that I can do great things. Years passed. Nalin worked hard, grew wiser, and eventually became a respected businessman in Riverstone. People admired him for his calm strength and kind nature. Confidence doesn't come naturally to everyone. It grows step by step. Even someone who feels small can become strong, if they choose to believe in themselves. Our biggest walls are the ones we build in our own minds. Fear and doubt try to stop us. But courage and effort can tear those walls down. Nalin thought he would always fail. But by facing his fear, his whole life changed. Confidence grows when we challenge ourselves. The world sees us the way we show ourselves. Believe in yourself. Start small. Keep going. And you'll discover strength you didn't even know was there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our motivational stories, please comment on what you learned, and do not forget to like and share. Till next time, bye.